and you start to feel, oh, I cannot do this, I cannot do that.
Look at how you study your business, because the truth is that you're 35 years old.
Yeah.
You're running an automobile company.
Yeah.
Is it like your father gave you the money? Did you go to the bank? How did you do it? Did you just go forward to just dash two cars, go and sell? What exactly? How did you start an automobile as a Nigerian 35-year-old?
Okay, so like we all know, life is like in stages and it's compounding. So you 1 year you do this, the next year you build on it, and that's it. So I'll give you, because of time, I'm very, very brief. So I schooled all my life in Nigeria. I've always wanted to be successful. I've always wanted to add value. So I said, when I was going to be a farmer, I always told people, even my girlfriend, I was like, you know what? I'm going to feed 1 million people. I'm going to make sure I will be so big, I will fight in future. I always had those big dreams, even when I was a teenager. So when I got to Mercedes-Benz, I served there, I was retained. I became the head of the van division when I was 24. I was very young. The van division wasn't really strong. But when I was there, we moved the market share from less than 1% to 7%. We sold 10 times more vehicles than we've been selling before when I was the head of the division. So that brought a bit of success. Nigeria won the best sales or best country when I was head of that division. You see, so after that, exactly, then I saw the opportunity to start to co-found a dealership of Mercedes-Benz to some people. Those people would have invested, or the people that I'm talking exactly. There are a lot of stories, but I'm trying to summarize it for you.
You know, diligence your work.
Exactly. I was 26 when somebody gave us. The person invested 1 billion naira in 2015. This was when dollar was maybe 160 or so. That's about $5 million US. So this young guy was 26 years old because they've seen something.
I just start like this. Don't go $5 million. I just start like this.
That was a long time ago. So
you can imagine what you're hard right now. So somebody is asking if you're married.
I'm married. I actually forgot my ring at home.
Oh,
I'm married.
He's married. Hey.
So after that, at 26 years old, I started doing that. And doing very well. Selling our vehicles, I'm responsible to sound humble, some modesty. I'm responsible for the popularity of the Mercedes-Benz. So after that, we were doing very well. Everything was going well until the era was so bad. People couldn't buy the Mercedes-Benz as much as they could anymore. So that was one of the reasons I said, you know what? Why are we always trying to buy good things? Why can't we control our own factors of production? Why don't we already have some advantage? We don't know land is really cheap in Nigeria. Labor is really cheap. We also have very smart people, So we can those are two major factors of production. Which are catching and having competitive advantage. Bringing in and your price is good. And that's one of the things that I talk about. And it was story for another day. Then I started and North. So that's the question, how did I get the money? So being head of the van division, then I got investors for Jetla, made some money there, then I left. Because at that time the investors didn't want to come with me, they were not there, wondering, okay, can we do this, can we not do this? So I left. I had 100% of the company. I had some money, I started with that money. Then of course the money dried up. My personal fund, so the money dried up within a couple of months, Then I went to a bank, but I mentioned Sterling Bank. Sterling Bank decided to, okay, well, let's just, I was never, so everything has to, it's not the first mention that, so they didn't say, oh, I'm salary, but I just wanted people to understand how the process, I was a Lagos business student, so people saw my dreams, like I said, people knew that this guy was having to work.
Let me ask something. So I see people who come and they say they want to start a business. And I ask, okay, what do you have in your hand? And they say nothing. And I'm wondering, so if you cannot bring up what you have, you cannot invest in your own self, how do you 1,700 hospitals and clinics. Call 0800 Bastion, Bastion Health, the HMO that puts you in control. When you sweat, use iron as a tube. Reach for Pocari Sweat, similar to Volcano. It's easy utility and rehydrates you faster. Replenish your iron with Pocari Sweat Iron Supply Drink.
The new Milo 3-in-1 Milky and Creamy is truly milky and contains calcium. No need to add milk for that rich, creamy cup, which helps to nourish and energize your kids.
To disinfect your toilet, you need Perfect 10X. It is specially made for germs and stains. Perfect Secret Formula settles on stains and gives 10 times better finish. Wow! Yeah, the next out is yours. Stop! No need to step out. Presented with Good Night Power Shots. Spray 2 shots in each corner of the room. It kills mosquitoes inside without driving family outside. Good Night Power Shots. Spray inside. Stay inside. Thanks for staying with us. Before the breakdown, just an ask a question about how to bring in your own investment into a business.
So it's very important for people to know that investors, creditors, people who want to partner with you want to see that you have a skin in the game. Nobody, or people will be very skeptical to invest in you if they feel that you are not as committed. But why do people invest their staff resources? Your skin in the game, you need to be shy. There are entrepreneurs who want to start a company but are still working somewhere. They're trying to raise money, and people are wondering, they're trying to raise money, but you're still an employee of this other company. So it doesn't inspire confidence to invest. So you need to put a skin in the game.
Like where? So, I hear you special. Entrepreneurship can be in tasking work in the park, right? And you may feel like it takes, but we see that the government will say create an people will say create an enabling environment. They want the government to create an enabling environment. So what are the challenges that you faced as an entrepreneur, and how can the government help such situations, especially for other entrepreneurs that watch this interview today and are saying that we want to do this, but a lot of things are limiting us?
There are a lot of challenges in Nigeria. A lot. I'm just going to pick one or two because of time. There are a lot of challenges in business in Nigeria. Some of them are very unnecessary. They shouldn't be there in the first place. And we talk about trying to create jobs, but a lot of these challenges actually take out jobs, So one of them is, I'll mention maybe like two or three. One of them is, in my industry, for my sector, is inconsistent government policy.
Right.
I think that's number one for us. Inconsistent, like, it's not about the policy here. It's how inconsistent it is. Today you are saying this, next year you are saying this. So it's investment. People, when you, especially my sector, is very, very capital intensive. People have their break-even in 10, 15 years. Break-even, not. So when you want to invest, you want to be sure to do this thing. Because Nigeria is a big market. And that's a very big market, We'll be able to come here, do this, grow the economy of this country, help the people, create jobs, and over a period of time, be able to, break even and start making your money. But imagine after 4 years, 3 years, there's a policy change, So, but right now, let me give you a good example. Right now, so there's a policy that encourage local assembly. So people think, yeah, why should, so if you bring in vehicles, complete knockdown, you don't pay anything. Then semi knockdown, you pay 10%. Then for those who bring in fully built vehicles, you pay for commercial vehicles and 70% for fully built passenger cars. But in 2020, for reasons I do not understand, for reasons that cannot be justified, it was slashed without consulting us, the stakeholders, Not all the problems that Nigeria will mention became the consensus of stakeholders who were not the stakeholders, who just, because they have other interests, they wanted to bring in more vehicles. They said they were the stakeholders, they went to government and they changed this policy. So right now, you bring in fully built commercial vehicles, you pay only 10%. And you bring in semi knockdown, you pay 10%. So right now, you actually lose money assembling vehicles in Nigeria. So it's cheaper right now to bring in a fully assembled vehicle than to bring in a part of assembly. So right now, for every vehicle that I assemble, I use about 500,000 naira per vehicle, 600,000 naira per vehicle.
That's a lot.
Yeah, so imagine we do volume like 100, 200, so you can do the calculation. So you can ask why. The reason is with trade off. If I have to stop the assembly and I have to, all the investment we've made will be lost. Will waste. The trainings, the people who employed will have to lose their job. But also I lose the training. So we're just hoping that the government at a point will look into and realize that the auto industry is a big market. In Germany, for example, they call it the mother of industries. Because a lot of other industries will try if you have a try in automotive manufacturing industry.
Sorry, let me I just really wanted to know more about this. Let's talk to government now. Let's talk about practically how this will affect us. You started it already, practically how this investing in your industry, how it will help us. We're constantly talking about, especially when we have the new politicians coming into power. We're talking about when we're reporting new cars, when we can be building. What are the things that you like to see government do? One, policy. We need one policy that that is long term. Secondly, what would you like to see, especially when it comes to education in schools, what would you like to see Nigerians study, and
Okay, so I'll start from education. Very important. We need to, but like I said, in solving problems, you cannot just say one thing. It's a combination of different factors over a period of time. There's no magic switch, So now, at the moment, we need to first of all, create a manufacturing sector that is thriving, that is doing well. So when that happens, then you can have the incentive to get people to go to technical school, to get trained. Because right now, most of the technicians in the factories are not like the graduates of engineering of our universities. They're usually the guys that are the apprentices. They're usually the very skilled ones. So, but they don't have so you have a problem where you have the apprentice that is very technically skilled, then you have the university engineering graduate who has to be supervisor, not very technically skilled. So there is no middle ground. And that's because the technical schools are not as efficient at the moment. Of course, there are exceptions to this rule. There are one or two you see that technically gifted are also well educated, but in the market. So we need to focus on that, educate people more. But before you can get people more, you need to actually make your manufacturing sector very, very attractive. Like the way the oil and gas is, for example. You need people engineers to know that I can be a mechanical engineer in Nigeria and I'll be very successful.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things.
So people are able to touch on because that's a lot of very soon. And because somebody listens to you right now and they think automobile in Nigeria never really occurred to me, only a Houston, and that's only very well. But now we see your automobile. How can they get involved? chain, the design of the what makes a Nigerian car a Nigerian car? Is it you designing it or you're still importing the design from abroad? What makes it uniquely Nigerian? What's that thing that makes the car Nigerian automobile?
Okay, so you have, people. This question is very similar to what people ask. Okay, is it assembled in Nigeria or is it made in Nigeria? So now, I've always said this to people close to me. The only way you can make a car is to assemble it. So just the only way you can make cake is to bake it. The way you can cook, make your jollof rice, cook it. So the only way you can make a car is to assemble it. Now, when you say manufacturing, you can manufacture different components of the car. Then it goes to the assembly line and it's assembled. So for us now, we make about 30% of our components. We make our grills ourselves, which you see. We make some of our door handles ourselves. We make some of our dashboards. Most of the plastic parts we make ourselves. But the metal parts, we cannot make ourselves because we do not have a steel manufacturing sector in Nigeria. So we have to bring in this steel. Once the steel sector is done, and trust me, if we do this steel, I estimate that we will drop the price of vehicles in Nigeria by as much as 30%. If we start making our own steel ourselves. Right now we're already about 50% the price. Like Lord, for example, our price is about 50% or 60% the price of the competitor from across the world. The same quality, just a different country of manufacture, a different brand. So we're already about 60% the price. So if you now start to make steel in Nigeria, we will drop even by 10%. And people will have a lot of jobs. Like the Nigerian auto industry is big. The only problem is that 97% of our market is Tokubo. It's used vehicles from outside Nigeria. We bring in over ₦1 trillion of cars every year. Between 1 trillion to 1.8 depending on the year. Then we can use, so imagine, and all this money is always changed into USD. Onto dollars. So imagine half of that remains in this country. Imagine the amount of jobs, the wealth.
Imagine exporting our cars.
And we can actually do it. Because, because a lot of the big companies we see today is because, like you said, it's not from the government. There's actually an executive order 5 that says that you have to buy made in Nigeria things. The problem is I think I'm very active on Twitter. I said it on Twitter a lot of times that one of Nigeria's biggest problems, even bigger than policy, is impunity. We just don't like to do it. And there are almost no consequences for no doing it. That's it.
Thank you very much. You have a lot of I can tell. The exciting and I always say proudly that this is all the only stations, there's a company in this country that actually bought some vehicles because we went to public Nigeria. With all the official cars returned to many years ago, and was something that was a proud moment to them because I was using Nigerian products. And I'm happy that you're also in the industry and well done, and we wish you all the best.
Thank you very much.
Company to retire your home.
Yes.
Okay, let's go on a break now. When we come back, we want the final segment. Stay with us, Rebecca. Stay tuned. Yogi will be right back.
Heartburn and indigestion? Try Gestine. My recommendation for the past 26 years, Gestine. Reliable remedy for heartburn, indigestion, flatulence, and acidity.
If you want to become something, become a child again. Why be patient? If you must worry, don't worry about winning. Why worry about germs? When you come home, bring tales and stories. Why claiming germs?
Shield your families from germs. When Dettol is a part of every household pocket, then you and your family can stay protected from up to 100 illness causing germs.
Every day, use of Dettol keeps my loved ones protected.
Find the backers will stand a chance to win ₦1 million monthly or wow and win 15,000 naira and up to the wow was win the Super Bowl.
Would you like to join us on this mission? Yes, we can. One question. How do you keep this solid game?
will only come from knowing you are fully sorted to show up for you just when you need a hand. And when the time comes with all its worries and storms, to ensure we will stand by you and give you the coverage that you deserve. Make the confident choice. Choose Powell Pensions today. Powell Pensions. Your power, your life. Argentina, champions of the world! Getting ready for an electrifying morning experience.
Welcome to the Max Breakfast. I am Debbie Pierce. Trying to make every day a special day on the Max Breakfast, but today is going to be extra special. We are receiving some anointing. Let's welcome the one and only Angela. Breakfast with Angela and Debbie. Monday to Friday, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 102.3 Max FM.
Max Breakfast is coming with a brand new twist. You don't want to miss.
Down to